Hi, in this video I'll learn how to copy a list in 3 different ways. We'll be focusing on shallow copies to keep things simple. First, let's create a list. A equals 1, 2, 3. Now let's create another list such that our A list is contained as an element in it. So, B equals A, B, and our A list. Let's print B, and here it is. A, B, and our A list. If we now change an element in A, it'll also be changed inside the B list. Have a look. Let's change the element at index 1, which is the number 2. Let's change it to 100. And here's our A list and our B list. So as you can see, the change is visible here and also here. This is because of shared references. Both A and B reference the same object in memory, which is a mutable list. So if we change an element of the list, the change will be made in place, and now the last element of the B list will reference the same changed list. I have a video on shared references where you can see how they work and how to get around them if necessary. So feel free to watch it. And now let's get back to our main topic. If you don't want a change in a list to propagate to other places where it's referenced, you can use a copy of the list, not the list itself. How to make a copy? Well, there are a couple of ways we can do it. The first method consists in slicing the whole list, so using a slice operator without the start index and the past index. Have a look. A equals 1, 2, 3. B equals A, B, and now instead of our original A list, we can pass the copy of the list. So A with a slice operator, like so. And this slice operator is used to make a copy of the A list. Now let's print B. Here we have it. But now this list and this list are 2 distinct objects in memory, because this is just a copy, not the original list. So now we have 2 different lists, but with the same values. We can check it using the equals and is operators. Have a look. A equals the third element of B, and A is the third element of B. This returns true and this returns false. So this true means that the values are identical, and this false means that A is not the same object as B. If you want to learn more about the 2 operators, equals and is, and how they differ, I have a video on that, so feel free to give it a watch. Anyway, let's now change an element in the original list. So A with index 1 equals 100. Here's our A list with the change visible over here, and here's our B list. Here the change is not visible because this is not the same list as here. Another method is to use the copy method on the list. The result should be the same. Let's try it out. Here's our A list. Now B equals A, B, and here we can use the copy method to make a copy. It works the same as the slice operator. So here's our A list, here's our B list. Again, these 2 are identical, the values are identical, but these 2 are 2 different, distinct, separate objects. Now let's change the second element to 100 again. So A with index 1 equals 100. Now let's print A. Here the change is visible. And let's print B. So here it's not visible because this is a copy of the original list, not the list itself. And one more method. We can pass our list as an argument to the list method. Have a look. Here's our original list. And now B equals A, B. And here we're using the list method with A as the argument. The list method is usually used to convert objects of different types to lists, but actually it's a constructor method which creates a new list from the object passed as an argument. So let's print our B list here. Okay. And let's change the second element in the A list again. A with index 1 equals 100. Here's our A list with the change visible, and our B list where this change is not visible. Because again, these two lists are two distinct objects. Okay, to sum it up, if we have a list like so, we can make a copy of it in 3 different ways. So first, we can make a copy using the slice operator. Now x equals 1, 2, 3 again, it's a copy. We can also use the copy method. So x equals a copy. And again, x is a copy. And finally, we can use the list method, to which we can pass our original list as an argument. X is the copy again. Okay, that's it for this video. If you like it, a thumbs up would be great. Also, make sure to subscribe for future videos. If you want to leave a comment or ask a question, you're welcome to do so. Thanks for watching.